Hey, this is Marjorie, and I want to talk today about how to get the most out of your virtual voice lesson. Well, there are several things that you can do to make that voice lesson so beneficial for you, to make it something that really makes a difference in your voice and your singing for a long time, not just for that 1 hour that you have with your coach. So, one of the things that you want to consider doing first is to see how you could record that lesson. If you're doing the lesson on Zoom, there's an option to record the whole thing, and that's amazing. There could be some other ways that you could set up even an audio recording or a video with another device in the room that you're in, just to record what's happening so that you can go back and listen and remember. Recording a lesson is so important because you learn so much by hearing back. Sometimes in the moment, we can't hear what we're doing with our voices. So the coach might say, "Oh, could you do that again? You were a little pitchy on that," or you were pulling up and pushing that note out of tune, and you can't hear it while you're doing it. But when you go back and listen, you hear it and you go, "Oh, that's what they meant," and you can make the changes that you need to make to correct that. The other thing that you want to do is before you get to the lesson, is to communicate with your coach. Make sure you know what they expect from you, and make sure you let them know what you're interested in. That helps them a lot. I have a little note where you can, a place where you can make a comment or a note and tell me what you're interested in working on and what you want to get out of the lesson. The lesson's all about you, so I want to know what you need and how I can help you. The other thing that you need is to communicate with your coach about what they require for the lessons. I use Skype, FaceTime, or Zoom, and I ask my singers to have 2 devices, one device to FaceTime on or Skype on, Zoom on, one device to play their warm up or their music if they need it on. Make sure that you have your instrument ready and prepared. Make sure your room is a place that's conducive to you singing. I've had folks do a lesson with me literally outside their house because they sort of forgot about it and they stood up and did it outside the front door at the last minute, or in a car, driving down the road. And that's fine. We certainly got some things done, but you're paying for the lesson, and I want to give you everything that you should get or can get from the lesson. So be prepared with your space and your time. It's your lesson. Get the most out of it. The other thing that you want to do is to think about songs that you want to have prepared or that you want to work on, or things with your voice that you have questions about. Because if you bring those things up or you have music prepared to sing for me, then we're going to get a whole lot more done than if you're sort of hemming and hawing around and really kind of not sure what to sing. So there are some ideas about how to prepare for your virtual voice lesson and how to get the most out of it. I hope that you'll consider signing up for one and see what you can learn and do with your voice, because I know it's going to be a lot. You're amazing. Thanks.